President Akufo-Addo, during his two-day tour of the central region, promised to commission the Komenda sugar factory before the end of the year. The factory became the subject of discussion after works of revamping it and getting strategic investors are delayed. The president, while addressing the chiefs and people of Komenda, gave the assurance that the factory will be commissioned before the end of the year. But the Sugarcane Growers Association of the Western and Central regions, who supply raw materials to the factory, say they are considering price adjustments per ton of sugarcane. According to them, although they have pegged a ton of sugarcane at 105 cedis, they are hoping that the prices will be adjusted. The group say they accepted the new prices from management of the factory in order to make the factory operational, although the price is below the market price. Here is the public relations officer for the association, Okatechie Nana Kweku Akom, speaking to Citi News.
We went to the management and the board. There's a confusion, and we, the members, we don't want to interact or fight with any of board member or any person. So we decided to not sell our sugarcane to the Komenda Sugar Factory. But recently, our president is coming to visit the factory. We just allow the management to go and cultivate the sugarcane. Yeah. So now we are ready to sell our sugarcane to the factory if our demand is to done. Our demand is any order from the management. If they order to go to the farm and cut the sugarcane, they have to bring it to the factory. If not, they have to pay. It's one. Again, they have to adjust the scale. Yes, the scale. They have to adjust it because way back 2016, if your sugarcane weigh 10 tons, now it's 8 or 9. So now it's not helping us. So they have to done a certain thing to it. We need more money. We need money to expand our sugarcane farm. Yes, if they bring us money, I think we can cultivate a lot of sugarcane land.
In Elmina, fisher folks say the siting of the fishing harbour in the enclave will boost economic activity in the area. Some fisher folks spoke to Citi News about the excitement of welcoming the harbour.
Fishing harbour indeed. Nibia no abaka no nya papa. Awu bia abaka na nya papa no chada sunsun bi wo ho. Papa sisi ye wu kro bi wo wan ofa ne dua achinim na peshi. Nkofa adana wu sisi. Chada adom bebe kro ma ha. Awa to na ice water. Awa achu Brazil. Awa achu kelole. Ni na bia bi ne sanu djuma bia oye bia obokodo. Amenye na afafu na so. Ensu ye djuma kodo atuyen chembiala onkotuyan.
Oh, Elmina be kase this year no tamabod funa aze no wotin kan bia wo ba ha na isi ahon oba ba boot onye se kon boot fun na me sa ha wonya oba ye na wo baba na ya ha no so ba ya amaka ahwa bukuro isi awa be na mi isi ya mafun po ye bibir msensan wa wo ehye wo na mo ho osona wona wa be hye bibir msensan wa wo gye ya amamba wo ehye no me sisi duko no mo wagire ba nso I find them
bla ya bla yene bekayima no ya agrizi wasi tum akopum hwe enam mo ne hwehwe mo yedin fa if puma nya nam kakra nyame adom ma eleba ababa na echi bubutu wakram na no no nam ya afi wonsa yenhwe nyama yedi kopum fi wor pa yedi kopum po yenhwe no bo na bo ko na binya na ababa so a baba abotu ogudi oyeyew oya asefim papa nti na ndo ade wo abaya mehen no wa jaji kase papa na oja mehen.
Within the enclave, a lot of things happened aimed at improving the livelihoods. One of such is the construction of the Elmina London Beach. Bell Sea Limited, the construction company working on the Elmina London Beach and Harbour, shared with Citi News the initial challenges they encountered in the construction of the harbour and says the project will be completed in January next year.
Of course, the challenge is it's a small town. Everything is already packed. Also, that's why we needed to make this expansion. So logistically, it was a very big challenge for us. We work with big machinery. We had to bring in more than 300,000 tons of rocks through all the access roads. So the logistics was a very big challenge for us. We created especially an alternative access road for that to keep the safety of the people in town on a high level, to ensure we could minimize as much as possible the machine and man interaction. Apart from that, of course, is the flow of materials to the area. Sometimes when there is big rainfall, the rock quarries, they are flooded, so it was difficult to take enough material at the time. We're at 90.05%. What we have been doing now is actually the biggest chunk of the works, which is the marine works. And the marine works, they consist largely out of rock works, so making 2 big new breakwaters. Then something, of course, you cannot see with a blind eye is the dredging works. It's everything under the water. Then the third part is where we stand up now is the dredging work. So we have been creating new land. We have been expanding Ghana with a few slight percentages. And then we also have been completing the quay walls. So during the month of January, our last task is, of course, look at the small remaining defects, patch everything up, make sure everything is nice and new. And then the 31st of January, we want to hand over to the government, and we're well on schedule for that.
Construction works at the Elmina, London Beach and Harbour is still ongoing according to contractors. And they are hoping that sometime in January next year, the project will be handed over to government. Carver Stetter, Citi News, Elmina.